Hi everyone, it's Theresa with this week's angel message for spiritual gangstas. So let's just take a deep breath to start off. Connecting ourselves in. Beautiful. So this week, the overall card that I chose was Peace. And it's actually the card that chose us. And I love that this card is coming forward for so many reasons because we need so much peace right now. So the angels want to remind us that their function in this world is to enable us to be in peace. So when we have peace inside of us, we have peace outside of us. So the more of us are carrying a peaceful feeling, a feeling of being centered and balanced most of the time, the more peaceful the world around us is. You've probably seen it in your own house. If you're in a state of inner turmoil, the people around you are probably also in frenetic energy and are in a state of turmoil. But if you are in a place where you're really centered, the people around you tend to grab onto that feeling as well and be more centered. You'll see a lot of times when we're in a state of inner peace, things around us just flow or work out, or just everything just seems synchronistically to line up. And that is such a great feeling. So that's the first part of this, is the inner peace part. And call on the angels anytime there's even the smallest thing that you could use assistance with, and that will bring you inner peace. So if you're in a place of, I don't know, you're in the grocery store and you need to find something and you can't find it and it's making you crazy and you have to be somewhere else, just call on the angels and ask them to help you find it. And they'll be fulfilling their purpose because they're helping you, and you'll be fulfilling your own purpose because you'll be more in a space of peace because now you found it and you can move on and do whatever it is that you needed to do for the rest of your day. So that's on the microscopic level. And so when we go to the macro or macroscopic level, it's even bigger, this feeling of peace. And we're also being invited to hold our faith and to look deeper. Those are the two other messages coming from the angels this week. And in terms of holding our faith, so many of us are feeling that all of the work we've done before is for naught. As light workers, we've done all of this to ensure that we're balanced, to ensure that we're in a good place, to ensure that this work is being done on behalf of the world, whatever it is, holding that energy. And it seems like the world is going crazy to a lot of us. And so they're saying, please don't lose faith. Sometimes things have to get very chaotic before the next level is reached. So we're also being invited to hold our faith and to look deeper. Those are the two other messages coming from the angels this week. And in terms of holding our faith, so many of us are feeling that all of the work we've done before is for naught. As light workers, we've done all of this to ensure that we're balanced, to ensure that we're in a good place, to ensure that this work is being done on behalf of the world, whatever it is, holding that energy. And it seems like the world is going crazy to a lot of us. And so they're saying, please don't lose faith. Sometimes things have to get very chaotic before the next level is reached. So that's kind of what they want us to remember, is to hold our vision for the world as we want to see it. And this is really important, and I'll tell you why. So many of us are seeing things the way they appear right now. So the way they appear when you turn on the news, or the way they appear when you pass people on the street and hear what they're saying, or the way they appear in social media when you see something that really strikes a chord of not being true and not being right. So many of us are getting caught up in those places and focusing on the brokenness and how do we fix this brokenness. And what the angels are telling us right now is that that may not be our best approach. Each of us is here with a mission, and each of us is here with all of this internal information and this internal drive. And what they're calling us to do is to stop looking at the places where things are broken and start looking at the places where systems are not working anymore. So that may be where they're broken. But then instead of fixing those broken places, how do we build something even better? And that is the difference. We need to focus on making something and creating something that's even better than the old, because some of that old stuff is broken beyond the point of repair, and we need to just accept that and move on. So how can we do things in a new way? How can we do things differently in a way that is more aligned with truth? And so that's what the angels are asking us today, is that's the place where we need to look deeper within ourselves and at the situation. What in this situation is so broken that it can't be fixed, and how can we do it better? And that is so empowering, because so many of us have been walking around almost dragging our knuckles, feeling really disempowered and really depleted and almost hopeless. I've seen this so many times. And so the angels are coming in to say, we are here to support you, to help you in your space of peace. We are here to help you look deeper and support you in that. And we are here to help you remember your truth, remember the wisdom you carry within you, so that you can build what it is that is new and different, that will work better on your behalf and on behalf of the planet. That a lot of us are having problems detaching from the people that we feel called to detach from. And the people we're feeling called to detach from are those people that stand almost 180 degrees opposite to what we know is the truth. And so they're people that just being around them sort of depletes us, and having to listen to what it is that they're saying and be patient and be tolerant of what they're saying, when we know so deeply that it's completely untrue and that it is complete fear that is coming from them and from, their soul where they are. And we're feeling called to be someplace different, and struggling to be around them and just bring our energy there is really depleting. So the angels want us to know that it's okay to end those relationships, and it's okay to say, you know what, I can't be around you in this moment because of the choices you're making, because of the way you're choosing to align yourself and what you're choosing to align yourself with. That's not okay for me. I can't be around that. To stand that empowered and end those relationships. But the key here is that we must do that from a place of love, not from a place of, I'm done, I'm out of here, you suck. That is definitely not where the angels want us to go with this. This is from a place of, I love you, I respect you, I know where you are, but I no longer resonate with what it is that you stand for in this moment, and I can't have you in my life right now. Because what may happen is, as people change and grow, us, them, we may find ourselves on the same page with things later on. So detaching with love leaves that door open to, yes, I still love you, you're a human being, you are a beautiful point of light, and maybe sometime in the future we'll come back together. And this is really important. And so many of us don't know how to detach with love. It's really hard and it's really scary for a lot of us. So I'll be posting a video a little bit later this week about how to detach with love and what that means and what that can look like. So please look for that video later on this week, and let us know what resonated for you in this video in the comments section below. We love hearing from you and do our best to respond to each and every comment. I look forward to hearing from you and knowing what's going on for you and where we can support you and what is really working for you. And we'll see you again next week. Goodbye, everybody.